Well, it's round 8 of the Tui's Newcastle Rugby League. And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome up to the graveyard. It's a pretty overcast day here in Kurri, but it's fairly humid. And as we go to air this afternoon, it is currently 20 degrees and a big crowd in here. It's the Futures round of the Tui's Newcastle Rugby League. Up in the commentary box, as always, good afternoon to David Dryden.
Hey, Pete, how are you?
Good, mate. What do you know this week?
Oh, mate, not much. Could be a little bit of a signing news for the Butcher Boys, maybe, but I'll have to get a confirmation on that later on, and we might be an exclusive. Might be an exclusive for Bar TV at halftime.
Another exclusive. We had another exclusive last week too.
Yeah, we did. With
Thiessen Vivalielli, and you'll have to go, no doubt, in for surgery in the weeks ahead. But yeah, I'm hearing the same rumour, Dave, so it would be a massive boost for our competition if who we're talking about can get the go-ahead and play in the weeks ahead.
Yeah, mate, it will be. Like he's... like I said, mate, if it's true and we can get a confirmation, it'll be massive for the Newcastle comp. I don't think there's been a person that's sort of been that has that reputation or stature. So, mate, hopefully we'll get a confirmation on that soon, and we'll give the viewers a little hint. He's a dual internationalist. So,
a dual international.
Yeah. So we'll leave that out there for him. So there's plenty of them.
There is.
So we'll just leave it there. He's from Newcastle.
Okay, so that's narrowing it down a little bit. A dual international from Newcastle.
Yeah.
But we can't say anything until half-time.
No, we'll leave it at half-time.
You're a tease. Look at this crowd coming in here to the graveyard. As I mentioned, the Guinness Book of Records for having the most people wearing beanies in the one place. Might even go off the record later today as well. So let's go through the sides as they'll take to the field in round 8 of the Tui's Newcastle Rugby League. Let's go through the away side first of all. At fullback is Jamie Gilmire. On the wings is Matt Craig and Kyle Kennedy. The 3 and 4 is Jacob Gagai and Lee McClintock. The 6 today for the Seagulls is Cody Robbins. He'll be playing alongside his 7 in Jake Kelly. The front rowers of Boss, Huth, Glowhey, Harton, Randall and Hayes. And the interchange bench for Lake Macquarie is Jay Sullivan, Chance Burgess, Sam Bernstrom and Ben Tupu. And of course they're coached by Dean Noonan. The Kurri Bulldogs, well, they're on 8th place of the competition ladder. They've played 7, won 2, lost 5 on 4 current competition points. This is how they'll take to the field here this afternoon. Hay at fullback. On the wing is Walker and also Smith. Hardy and Nickow in 3 and 4. Kyle Smith, as I said, he'll go to the wing in 5. Ryan Walsh, he's in 6. Michael Steele in 8. Walsh, Tyrone Rolls, I think, in 7. He's not playing today, so I don't think he's been able to come up to training all week. So it'll be interesting to see who the Bulldogs, I guess, put into 7, but my whisper would probably be Mitch Cullen. He's played a lot of halfback, so I wouldn't be surprised if Cullen goes into 7 and plays halfback today for the Bulldogs. Steele in 8, CU in 9, Gilmore in 10, Heyman in 11, Wyborn will go to 12. The interchange bench for the Bulldogs, Cronin, Young and Campton, and of course they're coached by Ronald Griffiths. Speaking of the away side, Lakes United, here they come out onto the field now. A big crowd in here up the old boys shed. Well, that's packed to the rafters. Who do you like this afternoon in round 8 of our Tui's Newcastle Rugby League, Dave?
Mate, I'll probably heading towards head towards Kurri, actually, being at home, and the return of Terrence CCU, the big Newcastle All-Star. So, mate, if he hasn't had too much fun over in Bali, I expect a pretty big game from him. But yeah, mate, I'll head towards Kurri, but I don't think it'll be a whitewash or anything like that. I think Lakes will probably compete pretty hard, and There changes. There's a few changes with Lakes, and they seem to be young fellas. So it's good to see them with being the futures round. So I know they're putting a lot of time and effort in the futures round, but for the under 19s. But it looks like Lakes are taking that next step and bleeding in some young players in some key areas.
So there's Terence Siu on screen right now, along with Brock Gilmore. He's looking up at Dave Dryden. Terence giving him the thumbs up.
He's just telling me he's got barley belly still, so it's good luck, mate.
He looks fit, doesn't he? He needs a big game today. If Kurri are going to come up with the 2 competition points, Tom Aylett is our referee. Our touch officials, Dylan Clark and Brendan Callender. Mate, what's your thoughts on this? What's this now? The 3rd year of greeting each other in the middle of the field. Shows some very nice country rugby league sportsmanship. Yeah, mate. I'm not much of a fan. It sort of ruins it a little bit. Like ruins the pre-game talk that you have in the shed. You're sort of in there revving each other up to go to war, so to speak, and then you come out here and you got to shake their hands. So it's a little bit weird, but mate, it's not too bad. I guess takes a bit of the seriousness out of the game and shows a lot of mateship too. So yeah, a little bit mixed on that. So Kelly gets us underway for Saturday afternoon rugby league, and Gilmore hits it up for the first touch and runs straight into Luke Huth. So this is the 20-metre line. Robbins in the tackle along with Glowhey. So now to Hammond. Out to the 30-metre line. So CU. A lot of NRL experience with CU and especially country rugby league experience. He's been in a number of clubs in the Newcastle Rugby League before coming here to the Kurri Bulldogs. This is Jamie Gilmire, selected in the 23s countryside to play Samoa and Scotland in the coming months, along with Jacob Gagai in 3 this afternoon for the Seagulls. So look out for those two to have absolute blinders of a match. Probably the most in-form fullback going around, Jamie Gilmire, at the moment. So that's the 40-metre line they've been able to come up to as Gilmore drops off. Good set of 6 here for Lakes. Inside the Bulldogs' territory by 10 metres. So Kelly, he says, let's pump the ball downfield and play it up the other end. And the Bulldogs here, Big Dave Dryden, are back out to their own 30-metre line.
Yeah, mate, that was a pretty good set of 6 there from Lakes. And Tommy Aylett just blows a penalty, which helps him out. But, yeah, mate, it was a good set of 6, pretty simple. Just on the back of what you were saying, mate, I'm pretty excited to see young Jamie as well, the fullback. Just when we played the All-Stars at the start of the year, mate, him and young Gags, Jacob Gagai, they brought so much energy into a pretty ageing squad. So, mate, I'm pretty pumped to see how they go.
This is Jaden Young off the interchange bench. Back away now to Wyborn. Centres the attack.
You seem to have had the scoop there too, Pete, with Mitch Cullen seems to be playing on the right edge at half. So when I was up here, he used to be a halfback and he's pretty handy too. So I don't think they'll lose too much there, Kurri.
So this is Terence Siu giving it away now to Gilmore. Well, I thought Siu might have been able to go into halfback, but I thought his game is number 9 of late as Haynes goes short try. They've been able to score after the first 4 minutes of the match to Nick Howe. Oh, the Bulldogs lead 4-0.
Yeah, it a pretty classy try there from the Bulldogs, and shows probably why Terrence has stayed at 9. He just jumped out and held it up a little bit more, and ended up giving it to young Jarom Haynes, who showed some pretty nice footwork there, and that's pretty to watch. Jarom Haynes, nice footwork there, mate.
And have a look at this. Little popped it out the back to Haynes. And Nickau, he's got good pedigree, Nickau. Of course, the son of Tawara Nickau.
Yeah.
Who used to play for the Cronulla Sharks in the National Rugby League.
Melbourne Storm too, I think.
And the Storm, yeah.
There he, I think Ty's pretty good mates with Willis Alatini from West, and I've seen him out a few times socially, and he's a really nice bloke, and he's a good bloke, and obviously got a lot of talent. Definitely a nice bit of bloodline there from his father.
From right out on the touchline, the score remains unchanged. So a fantastic start for Kurri. They've been able to strike first blood here at the Graveyard. After 5 minutes, they lead by 4 points to 0. Just tuned to the coverage. The Bulldogs coming 8th in our competition. Lakes United, well, they've played 7, won 3, lost 4. They're currently 5th on the Newcastle Rugby League with 6 competition points. Coached by Dean Noonan. No Chris Adams for the Seagulls. Still injured, I guess. Hasn't played for the last couple of weeks. As the Bulldogs trying to come out of their own 20-metre line, coming away from the old boys' end of the ground. This will get them up the other end. Gilmire, he's got space to work in front of him. He runs straight into Wyborn, and they clean him up just short of his 40-metre line. Now this is Kyle Kennedy. He runs straight into Wyborn along with Gilmore. So Huth gives it across. They're about to enter the Bulldogs' territory for the second time in this match. Now a penalty will advance them well inside the Bulldogs' half now, Dave Dryden.
Yeah, mate, they'll just seem to be getting settled in well and look to be putting a nice little kick in to put some pressure on the Bulldogs, and they get a piggyback, puts them in some good ball. So we'll see what they've got to offer.
So they come forward and taken down there by Wyborn in 12. So Huth, that's him, goes short to his lock forward in Josh Hayes. Glowhey is on the left of Huth. They cut out Glowhey to give it away to Kelly, to Gilmire. Great ball to Kennedy. And they've struck back 4-all. Well, we've had 2 tries in 6 minutes of rugby league.
That was a nice little passage of play there from the middlemen going out the back to young Jack Kelly, who put a nice early ball to young Jamie, and seemed to have a lot of time there, especially watching it live. He just seemed to have a lot of time and put a great ball on the winger's chest, which is what you want to see.
Well, as we look at the replay, actually caught out Kyle Smith from the Bulldogs with that sensational bullet pass right onto the chest of Kennedy. And he made it look simple, and Aylett couldn't agree anymore. So 4-all, an electrifying start. Both sides have turned their opportunities into points on the scoreboard. And Kyle Kennedy, there he is right now, looking to line up the football towards the northern end of the field. Let's see if he can convert his own try to take Lakes to the front. There's the Bulldogs looking on. There's Terrence Siu in the middle of the screen.
Backing him in, Pete.
From this side, it would be hard not to. It's coming around, but he's just brushed it to the left-hand side, Dave. So it's 4-all here on the Bar TV Sports scoreboard. So, mate, throughout the week you were able to break a few stories for Bar TV Sports. Just for the viewers, mate, that have tuned to the coverage right now, we could be possibly on another scoop. Just give us a little bit of a tease what we could launch into before we reveal at half-time.
Oh, mate, I'm not quite sure how serious it is. If it is serious, and mate, there's a good possibility it is. It'll be great for Newcastle, and without giving too much away, all I'll say is after he scored in the NRL, he's got a reputation for slam dunking the crossbar. So we'll leave it at that,
right?
And we'll see if any viewers can guess us and maybe tweet us. Maybe they can tweet us with their guesses and see how we go.
Another hint that you gave us at the top of the program, a dual international as well.
Yep.
From the local area. So see you on all fours, as you'd expect at the Sacred Heart Cathedral on any given Sunday Mass.
I was talking to his wife earlier. He reckons that he's always on his all fours. Old Terence, he'll be right.
Well, when you get used to a position, you usually stay like it. But he's probably seeing a little bit groggy here. He's probably seeing Disneyland. Just wiping a bit of claret there from the right eye. Nothing like a finger in the eye, is it? Is there, Dave?
No, that's pretty painful. Did you see what happened? I'm not sure if we. Has he just got a bit of grass in his eye? Might not. He might be still in holiday mode, mate. He might not be back into.
Well, he's still in Bali mode.
Yeah, still in Bali mode. It was funny. I was talking to his wife, Elkie, and I said, "Oh, what can we get him with on Bar TV? Like, what can we got any stories from Bali?" And the first night he overtipped someone at the restaurant by about $20 or $30 Australian, which is huge over there.
She'd be blowing up. Hey?
He's on heaps of money, so he's all right. and then he had a water pillow fight with a big bald man and lost. Apparently he got knocked out, and I was like, oh, right, geez, that was pretty funny.
Can I just ask? I've never been to Bali. How do you get yourself tied up with a big bald man in a pillow fight?
Yeah, mate, I don't know. I got no idea. I've never been there.
We might have to find out.
Yeah, maybe Bar TV can pay for us to go over, Pete, and
we could do a live stream.
Yeah, live stream from I don't know, one of the pubs or clubs over there.
That sounds like a fantastic idea, Dave.
Yep, Josh Mason.
Yeah, that's him.
Pay us.
So Hayes in the tackle along there with Huth.
Just got a message off Josh there, Pete. He said we're all good to go, mate. End of October, we're all good to go over. So thanks, Josh. You can come over too, mate. Bring your platinum.
He looks the part, Josh Mason. Don't know if he's got a platinum card, though.
Oh, that hasn't gone out.
It hasn't gone out. They've failed to find touch here, the Bulldogs. And Matt Craig looks like the character from Scooby-Doo, doesn't he, Dave?
Mate, that's a good one. I haven't heard that before.
Can't remember what the bloke's name is in Scooby-Doo, but I know this Matt Craig looks like dead set ringer. Glenn Lazarus lookalikes. We got Scooby-Doo lookalikes.
Terence CCU, Arndo lookalike.
Yeah. It's all happening here in our local comp. This is Huth. Good ball. There to McClintock. Only 5
I
metres
thought he
out.
could have put his winger away there, Lee McClintock, after he got away from time.
So Robbins is calling for it. There it goes off the boot. Comes down for Gagai. He'll be hard to stop from here. That's why he'll be hard to stop. You can put your house on him from that close to the goal line.
Yeah, some lovely footwork there, wasn't it, Pete? just had too much time and too much speed, and the defender sort of just stayed on his line and didn't want to really meet him, and mate just showed some silky footwork and got over.
Oh, Gagai. Hardy tried diligently to bring him down, but all to no avail as we have a look at the replay. Pinpoint kick and Gagai. No wonder he's been selected for the CRL under 23s to represent the CRL against Samoa and Scotland in the months ahead. He's really impressed in the first 8 rounds of 2017, Jacob Gagai. He's really coming into his own, isn't he, Dave? Gagai?
Yeah, mate, he is. He's obviously Dane's younger brother and was over at the Knights playing 20s at a young age, and he seems to be getting better as he gets older, and just showed with his class just then. So, yeah, mate, he'll be good. He'll be. I don't think he'll stay in the local comp too much longer. I think he'll get picked up somewhere else in a NRL system. Maybe the Rabbitohs might follow his brother down there. What's the freeway down the Sydney? F3?
Yeah, F3. Yeah. Here's the kick. He's got it this time. He won't be denied. Second time round. So Lakes, they go out now to 10 points to 4. 13 minutes remaining in the first half. Well, you just mentioned there, a lot of footballers mature with age. You reckon you're maturing with age? On and off the field, Dave?
Off the field, no. On the field, I think everyone does, mate. Yeah, they sort of know what they can do with their body, and make sure your preparation's good each week. So, yeah, mate, I think they are. Unless you're Chad Redman or someone like that, he doesn't know how to mature on or off the field. So,
it's a story there, I think, for another day. He's on Twitter now too. Here's a gap. Into the gap is Huth. Great ball. Back to Gilmire. Haynes takes the tackle. 12 metres out from the line. Now to Kelly. This is Hayes. Last tackle here.
Let it sing, let it sing.
They're about to. But the Bulldogs, they joined in the choir and came up better.
Yeah, I think Dill Harton might have had to take his blinkers off then. They had numbers if he let it sing and put it through the hands. I think they nearly go in the corner there. But it'd be good to see the Seagulls put some pressure on and whack up on their Kurri D line.
So a big day of sport on Bart TV Sports today. We've got the Hunter Rugby going on, the Newcastle and Hunter Rugby. We've got Hamilton Hawks playing the Wanderers. That's live right now from Passmore Oval. The Northern New South Wales football feature match, we've got Valentine taking on Broadmeadow Magic. And the Black Diamond today, the Warners Bay Bulldogs taking on the Terrigal Avoca Panthers. And of course, Bar TV associated with the Westfield FFA, Canberra Olympic, tackling Tuggeranong United Football Club as well. So a big day of sport right across the Bar TV Sports Network. Of course, Pony Boys for JK Racing. Big day of racing at Newcastle Jockey Club today as well. Always a big meet on a Saturday at Broadmeadow. Just like playing up here on the graveyard, it attracts a big crowd as well up here at Kurri. As that's Craig. Runs straight into Terrence CU. Comes back away now to Glowhey. Got it offload away to Gilmire. Great ball. Back to Randall. Randall throwing the dummy. And Chris is brought down only 5 metres out from the Kurri Bulldogs goal line. Back to Huth. He goes for a dig from dummy half. It's out the back door. And it's all come to no avail. 10 out from the Bulldogs goal line.
Yeah, there's good support from Jamie up the middle there, following his forward, as all good fullbacks do. And mate nearly got a meat pie in the end. It was just a bit of a rush, poor last tackle option there. But yeah, it's all entertaining football so far, Pete.
Mate, throughout the week, not sure. We'll come back to this as Nick Howe, he busts straight through the middle of the field. He's got support, and down goes Walker.
Oh, jeez. It would have been good to, if time had gave a little tip on there. Mark Walker can run very fast.
That's Hammond. Away to see you. Walsh gives it away to Cullen. Cuts out one. This is Jaden Young. Tramples straight into Gagai. Good ball. Back to Hardy. He throws the dummy. And he's put away there by Gilmire. He's in Gaga land. He's a long way from Wickham. Kate Hardy. He doesn't know where he is. Hope he's all right, Dave.
Yeah, mate. Hope he is too. Nice little passage there from Kurri. It was a great offload before he got there. Yeah, it just looks like he's got his head in the wrong spot, but the offload before from the back row was nice and sneaky.
Oh, he's just sort of... Was it his leg that gave way? Might be able to have another look if we can slow it down. Just see if his leg gives way before he goes into the tackle. Ooh, there on the right.
I'm not sure.
Landed very awkwardly.
Is he going off, is he?
He's come off. There he goes now.
Might be cut. He's holding his head. He might have got a collision.
There's the crowd hoping that their local boy, Kate Hardy, is okay. Of course, no Hayden Granger in 2017 for the Bulldogs. He's gone across to the Maitland Pickers. Now the Bulldogs looking to execute their move. Haynes, he loses the football. Picked up by Matt Craig, and he counter-attacks 20 out. Not a bad game of football. It's quick and electric, isn't it, Dave? This is McClintock.
Yeah, mate, it's good. It's very entertaining. Both teams are throwing the ball around, and I think the viewers are getting their $6 worth.
There's Campton in the bunker, looking on. As Glowhey charges straight into Wyborn, just short of halfway to his feet.
I think earlier, Pete, you were asking about people maturing as they get older. Mick Campton's definitely a player that's matured as he's got older. Known for a swinging arm and his dirty tactics. I don't think there's much of that in him anymore. But he's looking fantastic. He was running.
Might be the new protein powder he's on. Did you see the new protein powder he put up on his Instagram account this week?
I wonder what's inside that tub, but whatever it is, I want some. He's looking outstanding, Campo. Your big bottle of red wine.
What a shot that was. I don't know if we can go back to Campo in the bunker. But that was a man... That's what pretty much, apart from yourself, Dave Dryden, he sums up the Newcastle Rugby League.
Right, he does.
Are we able to get another shot from downstairs with Mick Campton in the bunker? I think we can. Have a look at this shot here. There he is.
Look at the cars on him.
He's the Arnold Schwarzenegger of our Tui's Cup. Nice legs on the right. Who have we got here? Just pan to the right. There we go. Who's that, mate?
I'm not sure who that is.
Didn't think you could get an afternoon tan in Kurri, but you obviously can on a winter's day.
Yeah. I think Campo might have to give Ricky Ponting a call, but he's a bit light on the...
Where's he going now, Dave? Campo. Let's just follow him. Campo's going up somewhere. He might be after a... What's he after?
His protein shakes.
His protein shakes. Where's he going? There he goes. The footy's out here, Mick. Come back. Does he know it's first grade, Dave?
Oh, I'm sure he would, mate. I don't think he's played many Reggie's games, so I'm sure he knows that it's first grade.
Maybe it's round 6. Maybe it's race 6 at Newcastle set to go.
Yeah, he might have a few horses, Campo.
Now to CU. Good tackle on Gilmore. He's like the workhorse of the Kurri Bulldogs pack. Now to CU again. Cuts out one. Gives it away to Cullen. He's down inside the 10. He takes on Gilmire. He gets back up. He floats the ball out the back. It's still alive. It's a try. Try to Smith. Oh, what a fantastic Kurri Bulldogs try. And poor old Mick Campton was nowhere to watch it.
Yeah, mate, he's coming back. I can just see through the glass of our box there, Pete. He's on his way back, but how good was that football?
How good was Cullen? Gilmire ankle tapping stuff and a beautiful ball, and Kyle Smith in the corner. Oh, but have a look at Ginger Megs down inside the 10. How look at him go. Talk me through this.
It was great. The lead-up work from Terrence was good again, getting out and holding up the line, and just gave Mitchie enough space to run through his hole. And
Campo's back.
As we can see, Ando throwing down the law to his troops. But yeah, that was a great try by Kurri. It's a really good close game, Pete. It's definitely worth your $6 entry fee.
Mark Hughes, understand that he's in attendance here today in the Newcastle Rugby League as well. So Ryan Walsh, the top point scorer for the Bulldogs, trying to pick up 42 individual points, and he makes it look simple. He's got it on string today, Ryan Walsh, and the Bulldogs.
Yeah,
we're back locked up at 10-all.
That was a great kick from young Walshy, young Ryan. That was as silky as his dance moves that he uploads. He uploads a dance video once a week, Pete, of him dancing in front of his phone. It's pretty silky.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do we get our hands on that?
Oh, mate, just add him. You'll see it. His account's probably on public, so everyone sees it.
We might have to download it for next week, Dave, and have it as halftime entertainment.
Yeah, mate. I'll be able to do that. I'll share it on our Twitter.
Sounds good. See you. He's sharing everything that he has brought into the game of rugby league with everybody watching and trying to tackle him this afternoon. This is Cronin. 45 metres out, the Kurri Bulldogs and Lakes locked up at 10-all. It comes back then out of Wyborn. He fends away from one. He's down inside the 30. He popped the ball back to Hammond, and he's dropped down there by Craig. He'll play the ball back now. CU. They're going to go high to the air, off the boot of Walsh. Up goes Gilmire. He's lost the football, Gilmire. It's been an unhappy couple of minutes for Jamie Gilmire.
Yeah, that was a big floating bomb from young Ryan. So they're always hard to catch, the big floaters. Bit of traffic where he thought the ball was going to be. So unlucky from Jamie there. But yeah, massive bomb. That's probably going to bring a bit of rain down with it.
He did well though to contest it. A lot of fullbacks in our Newcastle Rugby League probably would have allowed that ball to bounce, but he was not afraid to attack it, was he, Gilmire? Opportunity not gone now for the Bulldogs, though. 10-all on the Bar TV Sports scoreboard. What a tackle there from Matt Craig. Over there on Walker. Back it comes now to Nick Howe. He runs straight into Craig along there with Burgess. This is Terrence CU. He goes short now to Hammond. Hammond still going, and he's going to be tackled now by Harden. He'll play the ball back now. 5 metres out. CU. He got it out the back door. This is Wyborn. He's within 4 metres of the goal line. He's dropped down by Huth. 5 metres out, the Bulldogs. CU gets it back then out of Walsh. They cut out Gilmore. Goes to Cullen. Oh, they've lost the ball right on the goal line of Lakes. They looked good there. They just couldn't hold on to the last pass.
Yeah, mate, they did. Young Mitch Callan done well to hold on to a pretty bad ball that was thrown at his bootlaces, but just elected to go short, and unfortunately they locked it on as well.
One of your supporters watching you on Bar TV Sports here, Dave.
Give us a wave if you're watching us.
It's a 6-second delay. She's waving now. Oh, bugger. We can't go back to her. Nothing like a 6-second delay. That's the 30-metre line. This is Bernstrom. Takes a shot there of Wyborn. Now to Boss. CUC over the top along there with Cronin. So 10-all here. Aylett, our referee, just telling Sean Boss to play the football back as Kelly comes the short side here to the commentary edge. Good ball. Back to Gagai. Gagai inside the 40, and he's still going. So last tackle now for the Seagulls. 15 minutes remaining in the first half on Bar TV Sports. Back to Kelly. He pumps it in towards touch, and the ball will find touch here, Dave. 4 metres out from the Bulldogs' goal line.
Yeah, not a bad little set there, and a nice kick from Jack Kelly to give his forwards a rest, so they can regather and take in a few big breaths and try to keep the Bulldogs down here. But I like what I see from Kurri. They're swinging the ball from edge to edge and making Lakes work pretty. They're making them work really hard. So
looks like we might have a bit of rain in the next half hour or so. It's coming over fairly dark here at the graveyard. There's the clouds hovering towards the middle of the field. But the game, it won't be dampened. This is Newcastle Rugby League at its finest. You're with Peter Jolly and Dave Dryden from the Western Suburbs Rosellas, live and exclusive right here on the home of Newcastle Rugby League, Bar TV Sports. So Terrence says, let's kick it outside, inside the 40. Not the best kick you'll ever find from Terrence. This is Craig. We know this man's got pace. We only saw that in the grand final a few years ago when he was into almighty space. Don't give him an inch, he'll take a mile. Back then out of Bernstrom to the 40-metre line, collected by Campton. Campton's on the field, Dave.
Yeah, you can notice him, mate. Big calves.
This is Tupou. Rattles his way down to the 20. So let's see what the away side have got in their repertoire of tricks. This is Bernstrom. 35 metres out from the Bulldogs goal line. Comes back then out to Huth. He's got the ball. He goes himself, and he's cut down about 8 out. He'll get up and play the ball. Tupou, back to Kelly. Kelly, he's got support. Here comes a try. Is it they're going to bash and barge their way over? But they're denied. Great defence by the Bulldogs there on Chance Burgess.
Yeah, mate, that was good D from Kurri. They're working hard together and chasing hard from the inside. Kurri threw a fair bit at him there, and they got the job done and solved the equation, so that was good.
Where's your mate Jake Hawkins this week, Dave?
Mate, I'm not sure. I asked him earlier on if he was coming up, and he said he was, but I'm pretty sure his mum's down in Newcastle, so he's being the lovely son that he is. He's taken her out. Yeah, did you notice he's got Picker TV going last night, Pete?
How did he get Picker? He's got a bit of influence out, Jake Hawkins.
Yeah, he does. He does. I don't know. I don't know how he's managed that, but it's good to see. Good to see. Good to see him helping Maitland get some exposure. He might be buying some cream, actually, I think.
He's pretty moisturised, isn't he, Hawkins?
Yeah, well, he was scratching a lot last night, so...
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Mosquitoes, was it?
Yeah.
We'll stick to that.
Yeah, we'll stick with mosquitoes.
Something a bit deeper, maybe. This is Kelly. Kelly knows what it's like to itch. He's running away from them. Back away down to Robbins. Put down there by Walsh. 10 minutes out from half time. We're locked up at 10-all. Huth. Tupou. Charges down inside the 10. Cullen dropping off. Spread to the left. This is the way they come. Kelly away this time now to Gagai. He pops the ball when it was probably not on. But let's get back to the Hawkins itch. Does it come out in blisters?
Mate, I got no idea.
I'd like to know how you know about the Hawkins itch.
Oh, mate, it was pretty evident if you watch it.
Really?
It's just constantly scratching somewhere, so...
Yeah.
We'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. He said it might be a nerves thing. I was messaging him earlier. It might be a nerves thing.
So he wasn't playing memory. Like with the microphone lead. You think it was a bit lower than that?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Well, all those videos are on Bar TV Sports. Jake Hawkins catches up with his fellow teammates in the first ever edition of Pickers TV.
He's single 2 girls, so
well, itching like that, you probably would be.
All the single ladies out there, if you like what you see in young Hawko.
Not the most masculine bloke going around, is he, in our Newcastle Rugby League Hawko?
No, he's not. But he's a good bloke.
He's a good bloke. He's loves what he does and can't knock a bloke just because they got an itch.
No, that's right. Like I said, he might be getting that cream, so the itch won't be there, girls, if you like what you see.
We've got a few supporters down on the touchline that we're going to introduce to our Spar TV Sports coverage. And at the moment, we've got a little fella called Ryan. Ryan's down on the sideline. He had the itch to play rugby league for the Bulldogs years ago. How are you, Ryan?
Good, mate.
Always good to play for the Bulldogs, mate.
Oh, yeah, just grew up watching the game. Wanted to play, never hard enough.
All right, good stuff. We love to have interaction here on our Bar TV Sports Network. Ryan, one of the juniors going around here at the Kurri Bulldogs. Looks like a nice young fella, just like this man who will try and aspire to be Mick Campton. That's a 30-metre line. Back to now to Wyborn. He finds Walsh. 21 metres out from the goal line. See you goes for a dig from dummy half. He's still going, Terrence. Great ball. Back to Walsh. He'll be going to go all the way. Of course he will. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. That's his third try for the Bulldogs. Ryan Walsh in 2017. How good was that, Big Dave Dryden?
Yeah, that was nice. It was, again, a lot of nice lead work coming from Terrence, and young Ryan took the chance like he does every night to film himself, and yeah, mate, showed some nice foot and some nice speed to break through the gap there, and right.
Look at this.
Straight through. Well done, young Ryan.
Well, we just spoke about the itch. Well, he was like a flea, wasn't he, this time? Ryan Walsh. And nobody wanted to itch this flea because he was too dangerous. He was just all the way over. Try time, 14-10, 7 minutes to go before half time. Look at them. What do you think they'll be thinking here, Dave?
The Lakes players,
the Lakes
mate.
Players, yeah.
Oh, mate, they're probably just going to try to concentrate on a nice kick chase off the kickoff and keep put some pressure on and keep the Kurri Bulldogs down into their 20 or 30 and make them kick. So they'll probably be just trying to put a bit of pressure on them and make sure they got good line speed.
There's the canteen. All the beanies for the Mark Hughes Foundation. After this match, the Guinness Book of Records will be up for grabs. We're having the most people wearing beanies in the one place.
It's going to be dark out here, Pete. I might have to put the floodlights on.
It's getting a bit dark with these Huge black clouds hanging over above. Check this out, Dave. Have a look at this. We might even get a torrential downpour in a second. That's young. Check this out. The wind's starting to pick up as well.
Yeah, hopefully it blows straight over, Pete.
This is Cullen kicking. They're chasing the football through Smith, but Gilmire. Welcome to the graveyard. He's been tackled and hurt there, right on his own 10-metre line.
Yeah, it was great pressure from Mitch Cullen and his right edge. Just put a nice little grubber down there and took some time off Jamie, and mate forced an error. So it's another chance for Kurri to put some points on the board. Looks like he's copped a bit of a knee in an awkward spot. So unlucky for Jimmy. He'll shake it off, mate. Tough young kid. Big Benny Tupou there, Pete. Got some nice bloodlines as well. Anthony's younger brother.
Mate, Benny Tupou played for Souths last year, didn't he? Before coming across to Lakes for 2017.
Yep, sure did.
Part of the 2017 Premiership winning side for Souths. Nick Howe! Oh, what a run! Nice tackle there from Burgess. This is Terrence. Away to Wyborn. If anybody deserves a try, it's him, but he's held up. So close, yet so far.
Yeah, he's having a great half, Benny Wyborn, isn't he?
Here he is. Giving it away now again to Walsh. Great ball. Walker. Wrapped up there from Matty Craig. Nick Howe. Back to Hammond. He'll be hard to stop from here. Ball comes out.
He's played at that. Oh, no, they've let it go.
Lakes ball, 10 out. Look at Campton here. He's about to wind himself up and launch into a Seagull any minute now.
You don't want to be blindsided.
How hard does he tackle, Dave?
Oh, it's about as hard as a bamboo pillow.
Not much. A bamboo pillow.
Yeah.
Mate, what have we got coming up at halftime in our halftime wrap this afternoon as Tupou takes it forward?
Oh, mate, I'm not sure.
Got a bit of trivia?
We might have a bit of trivia.
A dual international could be heading towards the Newcastle Rugby League.
Yeah, it could be.
Mate, we're all... Well, I guess we'd like to have a flutter, don't we?
Yeah.
How much would you put on to make this happen? $2, $5?
Mate, if I know the people well that are, if I know the people well that are trying to make this happen,
Yes.
mate, I'd put my house on it.
Your house?
Yeah, they're pretty persuasive. And
Can I just add, now tell me if I'm completely off the planet, as a lot of people would agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Was this player playing in some sort of sporting competition in America in the last 6 months or so?
Yeah, mate, he was. He was playing and coaching over there, and
just like this man, he used to play at the Newcastle Knights. This is CU. He got the ball out the back. It's still on. Oh, now it's come to a halt. And CU says, I ran so far, but it came unstuck.
yeah, that was unlucky. Really unlucky there with Terrence. He's causing some grief for Lakes. He's showing his class in the middle of the park, and unlucky there for young Walks.
Now, this is shades of the Newcastle Knights.
Yeah.
Look at him go. Telling Nick Howe to come back on his right. He went left in the end. And just keep an eye on Terrence here.
Yeah.
Slams his fist into the graveyard. This is Burgess. 2 minutes remaining in the first half here on Saturday afternoon Rugby League. Lost ball by Harden.
He had a nice look at Walshy there. Had a look at Ryan Walsh. Must have been scared of his stature.
An intimidating stature. So if there are any Maitland Picker fans out there, and we know there's plenty of them, jump on board and follow Bar TV Sports, because you just never know where Jade Hawkins may pop up next.
Bit of a push and shove in the scrum there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would be wanting to if they'd want to be throwing him at tee. He can throw him pretty well, Terence, as he showed in his charity boxing fight last year or the year before. I think he knocked out his opponent. I think that was Mick Deacon, our reserve grade captain.
Was it?
Hello, Deeks.
Never a good look when a seagull gets bitten by a bulldog. Inside the 20. Oh, look at him go. Walker. Nice work by McClintock, though. 10 out. There goes the siren. That's all she's rode for the first half of Newcastle Rugby League.
It's on here, Pete.
May not be all over. There might be a few chorus chords left to go here, Dave.
Yeah, look. Big Campo. Oh, Benny Tupou's there coming in to help out.
Campo's in there. Burgess, well, the whole side's over there.
They're the fiery little fellas, aren't they?
Yes, very fiery.
Just throw them, boys. It's no use pushing and shoving. Just throw them.
This is how it all occurred.
Push them.
Is that Nick Howe in there from the... picked up one of the first tries for the Bulldogs in our first 10 minutes of rugby league here today on Saturday afternoon rugby league. So the Bulldogs go to the lead here, and they are about to head up into the Johnny Sattler stand to hear from their coaches in Ronald Griffiths and co. While the Seagulls, of course, coached by Dean Noonan. So 16 points to 10. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the second half right here on the home of Newcastle Rugby League, with Kurri leading by 16 points to 10. Bar TV Sports.
Mascot is the app your sporting team needs. Mascot makes it easy to communicate with players and supporters, track results and fixtures, manage payments, and best of all, Mascot will increase your sponsorship revenue. Sign up is easy. Visit mascot.com and download the app on the iOS and Google Play stores today. Mascot makes it easy to communicate with players and supporters, manage payments, and best of all, Mascot will increase your sponsorship revenue. Visit mascot.com and download the app on the iOS and Google Play stores today.
Well, we're back here live at the graveyard, and I've got Bulldogs' Bob Weil-Smith with me up here. Mate, have a look at this old boy shed. It is packed to the rafters today. Great crowd.
Yes, Pete, it is a great crowd. It's one of the best crowds for this year. Obviously, with the Kurri Old Boys having the Mark Hughes Foundation Day for a wonderful cause, of course, and brain cancer research. So, it will be a great day and a great afternoon, and I'm sure that the foundation will be very pleased with the outcome.
Bob, you've been coming here for many years. I understand that the Guinness Book of Records, we could be breaking a record at the end of this match for having the most people wearing beanies in the one spot. How good would that be if we can break that record?
Well, I'm not quite sure exactly what the criteria is, but I believe that they'll be counted in batches of 50-odd people, and I would think that there wouldn't be too many records around that would be in this domain, so whatever we end up with, I'm sure that we'll go very close, if not set a new world record.
Mate, off the field, how are the Kurri Bulldogs faring in 2017?
Well, obviously, if you look at the ladder, they're struggling a little bit, but like previous years, they'll always turn up, and in the long run, that I'm assured that we will end up getting into the 5, and once again, if we can stay there and work our way through, we once again may participate in the grand final.
Yeah, great stuff, Bob. We're just having a look at the Johnny Sattler stand. You know, you got a decent crowd when the majority of people are up in that elevated tier, and as we have a look at these pictures, Bob, I can't see too many beanies not on top of people's heads, mate, so I think we'll go close to setting that record later today.
Well, I sincerely hope so. It's a wonderful cause, and if we can set some sort of a record, it will be greatly appreciated.
Okay, Bob. Well, thanks very much, mate. We'll let you get back to your official duties, and we'll see you soon, and good luck to the Bulldogs in the second half.
Well, thank you, Pete, and I sincerely hope that they can come home with the goods this afternoon.
Thanks, Bob. All the best. Bob Weil-Smith here in our broadcast box up here at the graveyard. Well, there's the Bulldogs on the screen, leading by 16 points to 10 at half-time. Of course, the Kurri Bowling Club, along with the iGym, the sponsors. In 2017, Dave Dryden rejoins me back into the commentary box. He's been down into the sheds. He's had the first look of what Noonan and also Ronald Griffiths had to say at half-time. What's coming out of the sheds at half-time, Dave?
Mate, Ron just wants the boys to keep doing what they done in the first half. Just keep working hard for each other. Dean, on the other hand, he's just said to his boys to stay calm in certain passages and just keep on the grind. He feels like the boys are in the game and they just have to keep working hard for each other.
Great stuff, Dave. Dave Dryden in our box doing the hard yards here on Bar TV Sports. And also managed to pick up a steak sandwich on his way back as well.
Good steak sandwich.
How good are they up here?
So, Pete, we've got our 2285 Man of the Match award again this week. Who do you reckon's the front contenders after the first half?
Front contenders, I'd say CUC would have to be up there.
Yep.
Straight off the plane from Bali. Cullen's played well for the Bulldogs as well. And Gilmire for Seagulls, mate. I'd say those three are certainly leading the way for both of these sides after 40 minutes of the footy. What about yourself?
Yeah, mate, I'd have to agree. I'd probably just chuck in Benny Wyborn in the mix too. He's had a pretty big workload.
Understand Cliff Tafua is coming onto the field shortly also for the Bulldogs. Cliffy Tafua.
Famous last name.
Any relation to the legendary Mark Tafua, your mate?
Oh, I thought you were going to say someone else before you said Mark Tafua. Mate, I'm not sure.
What's happening between you and Mark these days, mate? Is the banter still rife?
Oh, mate, it's everlasting.
Great camaraderie.
Yeah, mate, he's a good bloke, Mark.
He says the same about you.
Oh, I hope so.
Loves to dig it into you.
Yeah, mate, he does.
Loves it. And the fans love it too, and you'd love it too, don't you?
Yeah, he'd be a good person to go fishing with, Mark. You get plenty of bites out of him.
You a fisherman, Dave?
Mate, I go in summertime.
Don't like the winter?
Nah. Go in the summertime with the little fella and the family and, yeah, just have a cast of line when it's not too hot. But it's not good when your 5-year-old catches more fish than what I do, so that's good.
There's a bloke on that fence over there, lazy lads. He reminds me of fishing, just sitting there, having a sleep. This is Campton. 20 hours sitting there waiting to catch a fish when you can pay $5 at the Fisherman's Co-op and get the whole shop.
Yeah.
But anyway, each to their own. Nothing. I've spoken to a lot of fishermen over the years, and they say there's nothing like a good fish on the end of the what do you call it? The line. Yeah. Is that what you call it? A fishing line.
Fishing line.
Okay. Tupou's been told to go back here. Look at him. He wants another go, and he's about to get it. He rolls up and charges straight into Peter Cronin. Come and get me, he says. This game in the balance. Lakes lead trailing by 6. This is Bernstrom. Who will be coming Newcastle Rugby League's way in a few weeks' time? Could it be Anthony Mundine? He's another dual international. 5 metres out from the goal line.
He's got a lot of family in Newcastle too, Anthony Mundine.
He does. How good would that be? Straight into the possession hour, Burgess.
I don't know if Adam would have any points left out at Toronto.
Huth. Back to Kelly. Kelly! He's got within a metre of the goal line.
They've got numbers if they go left, Pete.
They go away from Tupou. Robbins kicking and battered dead there by Kyle Smith. He needed to and he had to. Yeah, I don't know if Anthony Mundine's coming to the NRL. Could be.
Oh, mate, you never know. He's looking to make a return for the Dragons next year in the Nines, so maybe this might be a little stepping stone for him to return.
A little bit of a springboard for him.
Yeah.
Getting a few tweets on our Twitter line. Everybody is in suspense. Everybody is in suspense, Dave Dryden.
Yeah. Should we reveal it or let it go?
Should we let it go for another couple of minutes?
Yeah, we'll let it go for a little bit longer.
Is this like front page of the Newcastle Herald?
Oh, mate, it'll definitely be back page. if it happens, it'll be back page for sure.
Daily Telegraph, that sort of thing. Danny Weidler might even come up from Channel 9.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't want to be on the Daily Telegraph. All they do is slam quality footballers, don't they? Daily Telegraph slamming Tim Glasby the other day, I read. It was a pretty poor article.
Correct. Sensationalism drives headlines, drives wealth. According to advertisers in at the News Limited, is now Gilmire. Only a couple of metres out from the goal line. Comes back away now to Huth. He's 2 metres out. Put away by Terrence.
Let it sink to the right, Pete.
Tupou collecting it, offloading it. Robbins up quickly on Nickow. They had to be.
Well solved too.
Oh, Nickow, put your name up in lights with that try-saving tackle.
This is going to erupt here, I think, Pete. Harton and Tom, I think they might end up throwing them here. They're heckling each other, as you can see on TV.
Here it is on the replay. Dave?
Yeah, he shut it down well. He's a big centre. Big,
sure
strong
is.
centre.
This is Walker. 5 tries for the Bulldogs in 2017. Mark Walker, Kurri's leading try scorer. But they're turning it back over to the Seagulls, and leading the charge is Tupou. Back to Burgess. Chance. He's close. And luckily there, Campton was able to hold him up with 2 of his other players underneath him. Chance Burgess. Luke Huth. Bernstrom cuts out Tupou. Robbins, Gilmire, quick hands, McClintock. What a tackle there from Neckow again. He's been everywhere. Back away now to Robbins. He now offloads it to Harden.
Solid contact there.
From Cronin and Campton. Huth. Bernstrom. Gilmire. There's a chance out wide. This is Kyle Kennedy. But he's been pushed into touch there very effectively right out there on the eastern touchline.
It's a pretty good result there from Kurri. Pete, they held him out well there. I think if the centre, Lee McClintock, gets a pass away to his winger, they score there, but he decided to hold it and took the tackle, but yeah. Well solved from the Kurri defence.
There's the crowd. Number of beanies on their head, all supporting a good cause for the Guinness Book of Records later today at full time. That's where our intention is, to crack the Guinness Book of Records for having the most people wearing beanies in the one place, as Walsh drives this ball downfield. As Kyle Kennedy starts the bring back and runs straight into Kyle Smith. An overcast afternoon up here in Kurri. Oh, this will bring a roar from the crowd there. That tackle from Terrence. Now to Matt Craig. Brady Hammond. Gilmire over the top. Now to McClintock. Put away there by Walsh. This is Tupou. Away from Huth. Finds Kelly. Gagai puts it onto the toe. Well done there, the Bulldogs. 20 metres out from their own line. That was Jerome Haynes.
It's a penalty.
There's Burgess.
He's got a stature like our mate Jake Hawkins there, Pete. Chase Burgess. Different positions.
Hello, Jake, if you're watching.
He'll be watching, Pete.
He knows you're here, Dave. He'll be watching. So they take the tap. Crowd suggesting that was a little bit high. What's your take on that one?
Oh, mate, looked a little bit high as we... Tommy Aylett's having a word to the 17. Must have given him a bit of lip. Yeah. Game on, I say. Seemed to be sort of leaning into it or crouching into the tackle. It didn't seem to be too violent or anything like that. Any bad intentions.
So Walsh.
Well done, Ryan. You made touch there.
Right in front of his old boys. Did well. Gilmire. Was that Gilmore? No, it's Gilmore. Brock. Away now to Terrence, to Cullen. This time it's Jaden Young. Popping the ball. Back to Wyborn. Up there with the best on the field. Ben Wyborn for the Bulldogs here this afternoon. As Terrence Siu. Finding Brock Gilmore. 5 metres out. Walsh. Haynes. Losing it. Right on the Lakes goal line.
He's pretty disappointed with himself there, Jaron. Nearly went over for a try and I don't know if he lost it or it got raked. Yeah. Just lost it as he was going to ground. He'll try to make up for it, but it's a good passage there from the old West connection. Ryan and Jarom linking up together. They'll try that again. I'm sure it'll be a bit more polished and they might get across the line.
What's coming out of Camp Rosellas this week, Dave? You've been around training. What's happening, mate? How's your injury coming along?
Mate, the foot's getting better. I'll go see the specialist, Dr. Halpin, on Monday to hopefully get the clear to start some running.
Yeah.
But, mate, as for the West Camp, we'll be interrupted with the training. I think Tuesday we done some indoor training, and then Thursday we done some swimming and cardio. So, mate, the boys trained this morning. I didn't go. I was coaching the young fella, but we'll keep our cards close to our chest. But I'm sure they'll probably be attacking maybe an unfit 9, or I think I read in the program our mate was off the bench this week, Hawko. So, mate, I'm not quite sure. I think they'll want an improvement from the last game. Put in a good 80-minute performance.
The lights are on. As Burgess sending it away, and they've gone without it. Gone without it. Just lost it. Hammond picks it up. They're trying to attack. Nick out. Now to Walsh. Chance Burgess, he's been everywhere, hasn't he, since he's come off the bench, Dave? In attack and defence.
Yeah, it's hard to see where he's playing, isn't he? Playing in the middle, but, mate, he's a hard worker. His brother's normally out there as well, but, mate, they work hard.
Craig lost the ball. Walker. Gilmire cleans it up. Which way do you think he'll put down the scrum?
I think it goes to Kurri. It's got to go to Kurri, doesn't it?
Bulldogs, yeah. As we have a look at the replay coming up here on Bar TV Sports. Well, Matt Craig went and picked it up. That was his intention. But Walker was flying through, and there it just came off the hand towards the Bulldogs goal line.
Just while the scrum's packing there, Pete. Just if anyone wants to donate any sports memorabilia or anything for luncheon that we're having for Jake Finn benefit night, if you want, can you contact Lucas Miller or even myself on Facebook for any donations. I think it's either next month. Next week or next month, I think the luncheon is. I'm not quite sure about the dates, but yeah, any donations that we can receive for some raffle tickets or auction items, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, great stuff. As Walsh hits short, Hammond only a couple of metres out. This is Terrence. Kicking off the left boot.
Oh, the ref got in the way there, I think.
Oh, lucky Gilmire was there and he had to whoosh it over the dead ball line. We're going to have a goal line dropout.
See if we can get a replay. Let's see if Benny Wyborn clashes with the ref there. Oh, get out the way. He cost him a try. Give him stick about that.
Did well, though, Tommy Aylett, to not go down.
Well, I guess he's low to the ground already, isn't he, Pete?
Could be riding at Broadmeadow today, Tommy Aylett. But decided to come up here. Hello, Tom. Good job so far.
Coach Tom's little fella in our under-6s team. It's close to say that his little fella Lucas goes a lot harder than what Tommy would.
Must get it from his mum.
Yeah, it's his mother's side.
Hello, Kylie. 5 metres out from the goal line. Wyborn. Terrence.
Oh, short.
Hammond. He'll be hard to stop. Too hard to stop in the end. The Bulldogs are out to a 10-point margin. It's 20 points to 10 on the Bar TV Sports scoreboard. Can they come back from here, Lakes?
Yeah, mate, I think they can. They've got plenty of points and a lot of youth in their team, so I'm sure they won't give up. I think they just got to limit their concentration errors, Lakes. They seem to be dropping some simple balls and some simple carries, so mate, I'm sure they'll come back. And they've got a lot of some black magic, I guess we could call it, in Gags and Jimmy and a couple of other boys there that might pull something out of their hat. So yeah, I think they can come back to it. As the brother of Luke Walsh gets ready to kick this.
The Bulldogs leading point scorer. There he is. Got away from the yellow fluoro boots and he's gone into the light pale blue here, Mr. Dryden.
He said in matches he got them boots because they're the same colour as his eyes.
Very nice. A very coordinated fella then.
He is.
Let's see if we can coordinate this.
Oh, lovely.
He can.
Nice kick, Ryan.
Well done. Very focused and coordinated, our number 6 for the Bulldogs in Ryan Walsh. Takes his personal tally to 3 tries, 19 goals, and 48 points. 2 short of 50. We're back underway. Saturday afternoon football from the Graveyard. Where else would you rather be on a Saturday afternoon but up here at the Graveyard?
Probably the pub, Pete.
Went for lunch, actually, down here at the pub down on the corner. The Station Hotel.
Yep. How was it?
$12 meals. Very nice. Bit of carrot, bit of potato. I was looking around to see you there, but I couldn't quite see you.
No, mate, I had a feed at home before I come.
You were the lucky one.
Yeah, I was the lucky one.
So when you're kicked out, that's where you go. But she's looking forward to a big night down there. The bistro lady cooking all the food. She's preparing as we speak. A big night back down there after the what looks like a Bulldogs possible victory as we see the kick going downtown to Gilmire.
Oh, look at Jimmy go.
Gilmire slipping over his fluoro boots. Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy. He's a little bit frustrated. He's not happy at all with Aylett.
Yeah, we got a man down, mate. I think Tom Nickyhouse hurt here too. I don't know. Where's he lost that, Pete?
Let's just see if we can freeze it. Let's just see if we can... No, he's caught that.
Hey, that's another error there, Tommy.
He would be a good magician.
Yeah, Tommy was the ref last week who called that pass forward that stopped Macquarie from going over just before full time. And then the Central boys turned it around and ended up going the length and scoring. I had a little sledge to him this morning about that.
Did he respond?
He laughed.
Like that?
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
That's the Tommy laugh. So the ball goes in and out. And Wyborn, what a work rate.
Well, there's a knock on.
Did it go backwards? I'm inclined that this went backwards.
Lakes boys are trying to lift here, Pete. You can hear it through the glass of our box.
Maybe this is your second experience up here in the glass box at Kurri.
Yeah, that's good, mate. I think we should put in a request to have them at all venues. Where do you go at Harker? Do you get to go up into the skybox right up the top, or are you in the grandstand?
No, we go into the skybox.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Actually called it from out on the platform once.
Yeah.
Just wanted the breeze. Gets a bit hot up there.
Yeah.
With the glass. It's frosted, you know.
Lakes have definitely lifted their energy here, Pete.
Double glazed. They're lifting their energy, yeah.
Yeah, mate, they are. They seem to be trying to play a bit up-tempo. They might have caught their second win.
Well, there is a breeze behind them, literally. Harden to the 30-metre line. As Luke Huth got called into the side in 9 for Casey Burgess. And there's no Jay Sullivan for the Seagulls or Adams this afternoon. So Haynes just sees this go over touchline in goal. Or was it tap dead?
Yeah, I think the fullback hit it out, mate. I think young Jarham knocked it in the touch, which is a good result for Lakes. You know, they're down by 12. They've still got 20 minutes to go, so if they can get over here, it'll be good contest back in.
There's the beanies. Number of patrons here today sporting the beanies. And, of course, as I mentioned throughout the entire stream, the Guinness Book of Records could be cracked this afternoon for having the most people wearing beanies all in the one place. So the kick rolls down to the 30-metre line. And that's where we saw Chris Randall picking it up. Now to Sam Bernstrom. Inspirational play. Loves to get his hands dirty. Loves getting amongst it, just like this man in Nick Lohe. Face sandwiched into the ground there from Terence Siu.
Oh, if they go quick enough, Pete, they've got him here on the left edge.
17 minutes to go in the match. Comes back away to Boss. Gilmore.
Oh, they're over.
Couldn't stop him. Referee going to go over here and consult with Brendan Callender and Dylan Clark. And they're going to say try. Seagulls are coming back. 4-pointer. 22-14. Kick to come. Don't go anywhere, Dave. Put your seatbelt on and buckle up. How's things up in the commentary box? We just had a pause. Dave was just having his last sausage sandwich here. Quite nice, wasn't it, Dave? Washed down by a chocolate protein milkshake. Look at this.
Don't say that, Pete. I stole it from Campo's bag.
Oh, no.
Can we see it on the replay there if it goes over? No.
Well, they've gone to the bunker.
Well, Tommy should have had a good view there. He, you know, because him being a shorter man, he should have been able to see if that ball was touched. He wouldn't have had to bend over or anything to see if it made it. So,
in other words, you were saying he was not far off the turf.
Yeah, he's not far off the turf.
So it was probably the closest thing we've come to a camera built into the turf as far as height.
Yeah, maybe next time we can get. We could get Tommy to wear one of the headpieces that the NRL guys do, but
yeah.
Just on a footy perspective, mate, it was good to see Lakes lift there for that 5-minute passage, and they got rewarded as Kurri seemed to be walking back. Be good to see how this set of 6 goes. See if the same sort of intensity and energy is there for Lakes, and see how Kurri respond.
They're the 19s.
A fatty Borden lookalike there, just a bit skinnier.
Have a look at his hair. Have you seen anything more orange than that?
Nah.
That's got to win a prize.
Cal Richardson from West would go close, actually.
The dead heat we're talking?
Yep.
He'd probably love the long swingling hair of that bloke, though.
He would.
Maybe he was his age, 19. He did have that. Maybe you'll have to go through the books. Maybe pick up a photo of Carl Richardson.
Yeah.
What was Carl Richardson looking like when he was an 18-year-old?
Yeah. The same as what he does now, mate, I think.
Nothing's changed.
Nah, not much. Nice and bright.
Glowy. Cullen with Hammond. It's a chance for the Seagulls to come through here quickly. That's exactly what they have done through Luke Huth. Don't know much about Luke Huth. In 9 today. Do you know much about him?
Nah, mate, I don't. And the 6, I don't know if I played against the 6 earlier on in the year in reserve grade, but mate, the 9 or the 6 don't look too familiar. But mate, I like what I see out of the 9. He's not big and he's not scared to put his body in front. So, mate, good signs there for a Chris Adams understudy. They got a lot of youth, don't they, the Lakes team?
Well, you just got to have a look at the Newcastle Rebels side the other day. I mean, how many did they have in that side? About 5?
Yeah, I think they had 5, and I think 4 made country.
Matt Craig. He was in the grand final against Macquarie.
Oh.
Not happy with Gilmore. There he is, our Scooby-Doo character. Pumped up inside the half of the Bulldogs. Huth. The good thing about the rugby league in Newcastle, you may not know the side, the individual players, but at the end of the 80 minutes, you know them inside out. And Luke Huth and Cody Robbins, they've certainly done a lot to impress. Like this man. Gagai. Good ball back to Randall. What a tackle.
Nah.
But too late. They're coming back. 22-20 with a kick to come. 12 to go. Don't go anywhere, Dave. This is going to be a humdinger of a finish.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it, Pete? What about the speed to burn from young Gags? He's just... like he did in the first half, he just bided his time and then turned on the afterburners and got on the outside of his defender and there's bang, off the step, see you later. Good support from the back rower there, helping his mate out as well, and here come the Lake Seagulls.
Here they come, have a look at this, what a game Gagai has had. If he's not scoring tries, he's setting them up. Superb effort from Gagai. Superb individual performances to get them where they are with 12 minutes to go in this match. Coming up next, the live stream continues with the under-19s in features round of the Newcastle Rugby League. So the kick from the touch line.
I think they're showing it now, Pete, with the younger blokes playing pretty well in the top grade.
There's the conversion, Dave. It's a beauty.
That was an important kick too, wasn't it?
We've got a ball game.
Kurri Bulldogs 22, Lakes United Seagulls 22, just over 10 minutes left on the PRD nationwide scoreboard.
So 22 all. On the Bar TV Sports scoreboard. We expected a horrid encounter, a tough encounter, and a close encounter at the beginning of the match. It's lived up to expectation. You're with Peter Jolly and Dave Dryden up here at the graveyard with over 2,000 Kurri Bulldog supporters in here today, all wearing their beanies. Stay with us. An intense final 9 minutes remaining.
I can see Big Campo's shiny calves getting ready to come on, Pete. Finish off the game. Hopefully bring some energy for Kurri.
So Huth juggled. Bulldogs come up with it. to the roar of the crowd. Here's their chance. This is Kyle Smith. Good run by Kyle. The Bulldogs, faithful, getting behind their locals. Good impact. Walsh cuts out Campton. Haymond wrapped up there by Jay Sullivan. Onto it now is Mitchell Steele. So 10 metres out from the Lakes line. Terrence Siu back to Campton. Campton! Has he got there? No, he hasn't. No try. No try to Mick Campton. How didn't he score that?
Yeah, that looked extremely close, didn't it, Pete? Oh, it looks like his second effort might have got there. Can't really tell from here, but anyway, good defence from the Lakes line there.
The Bulldogs are about to get another crack as Campton stands his ground right on the goal line of the Seagulls. Back to Steele. Walsh kicking. They're in trouble. They've got to get back into the field of play. No chance. It's going to be a goal line dropout. More pressure coming up for the Seagulls.
Yeah, that's a great kick from Ryan Walsh there. Petey put a nice little nudge in and got the repeat set, which is what you want with the minutes counting down. So nice kick there, Walshy.
So the halfback in Kelly takes it 42 metres in the air. Steele rumbles his way back into the defensive line. Aylett just checking to make sure Steele's okay. Seeing a little bit of blood coming from the face as they wash it away. Did a good job there. It's the cutter to the right-hand side of the mouth. So he'll play the ball. And Terrence Siu looking around, surveying his options. Back to Campton.
4 of them in the tackle there. They wanted to stop the big fella pretty quick.
They needed 400 kilos to take down 150 kilos. There's Campton again, looking around, wondering if he's going to get another opportunity to charge. Siu with the ball. He goes himself. He'll kick. They'll chase. They'll clean up. And now they're back into the field of play. Oh, there's smoke to burn. Walsh is coming after him. This is Kyle Kennedy. Kennedy inside the 40. What a run. What a run. And what a passage of Newcastle Rugby League. Now to Gilmire. Just when the Bulldogs had their chance, the Seagulls have gone 70 metres in 2 plays. Back to Huth. 15 metres out from the goal line. Gilmire slips. 8 out. 22 all here on Saturday afternoon football. Boss collected there by his opposite prop in Steele. Huth. Kelly kicking. They're in. Try. Try time. Chris Randall. Is that Chris Randall?
I think it is, mate. The back row, left back row.
He's under the post. Well, how quickly can a game of rugby league change? The Bulldogs only 30 seconds ago were looking to put the cleaners through the Seagulls. But the Seagulls, on the back of a 70-metre runaway run, have come up with this try to Chris Randall in 12.
Yeah, that was good last minute of play, wasn't it, Pete? I thought that chase from Kurri, like I know young Ryan put in a lot of effort to get across, but there was 4 or 5 that you probably could have give a massive rap for. But Yeah, unlucky for Kurri. They just couldn't hold him out there, and maybe the deflection off Mitchy Cullen's boot put it straight into Randall's hands and under the sticks for an easy conversion to put him ahead by 6 with 4 minutes to go. What would you do here, Pete? Would you kick it long and put pressure on, or would you go the short kick and try to get it back as quick as you can?
I'd be intended to probably go for the short kick and try a bit of luck from there. Here's the kick downtown to send it over the crossbar. It's a beauty. So back out to a 6-point ball game. Lakes United leading by 28-22. What would you be more inclined to do, Dave? Go long?
No, mate, I'd have a dig. I'd try to get it back short. Looks like they're coming this way with time coming towards our beautiful enclosed box. But, yeah, mate, I'd go short, try to get the ball back as quick as I can.
The Bulldogs are onside. They're going to go short.
They got past it. Oh,
didn't quite come off. McClintock. He knew it was on. He was aware he had to do something. And he's come up with it. Campton.
So, mate, there's a couple of minutes left, Pete. Here's your 2-2-8-5 man of the match.
2-2-8-5. Mate, I think can't really go past, like Gagai. He's played well, hasn't he, when he's had the chances. Burgess has also played strong off the bench. And Gilmire at the back. I mean, he's led them superbly, hasn't he, from number one?
Yeah, mate, he has.
Who are you leaning towards?
Mate, I'm sort of heading the same, mate. I think young Jacobs had a great game. I'd probably go for him and Jamie. So with Jimmy having a few errors in his game, I'd probably head towards young Gates.
And I think for the Bulldogs too, the likes of Nick Howe and Walsh, they've stood up to the plate.
Yeah, mate, they have. The courageous Ando or Terrence CCU at number 9. He's had a great game.
Cullen's also done well. Originally named at lock, but with Walsh out, stepping into half-back. We know he's played there previously, and he looked at home throughout the match there as well.
Yeah.
As we see the prop taking it forward in Glowhey. He says, come and get me. And Jaden Young gets off him. Back the boss. Rumbling down to the 10. Now to Hayes.
Oh, there's the old Campo. There's the old Campo from way back. That's the one that everyone wants to see. Credit to the young tough kid. He's straight up.
Cody Robbins giving a nice ball away to Clintock. And he's in. Lee McClintock has picked up the last try for Lakes United Seagulls. Oh, the scoreline will blow out, but that doesn't reflect the closeness of this match after 80 minutes. Have a look at this on the replay.
Yeah, mate, it doesn't really show it, does it, Pete? They've jumped out to, 10 or 12-point deficit, but, that's only really been the last 5 or 10 minutes that they've sort of jumped ahead. So, and then if you go a little bit further, 15 minutes, it looked like Kurri had it sealed, but yeah, unfortunately for them, the young Lakeside had the energy to come back.
All right, Dave. Well, you're about to go downstairs, mate, and do a man of the match interview with your microphone.
Righto.
We'll come down to you in a few minutes' time before the boys actually go into the sheds. We'll just unplug you. So here's the kick now. The siren's gone in the background. So it's all over. And it's full time here in the Newcastle Rugby League. Lakes United have come up to the graveyard and defeated Kurri by 32 points to 22.
That's full time in the first grade fixture. With Lakes United Seagulls 32 running out winners. With Kurri Bulldogs 22. Let's thank both teams as they leave the field. Great game of footy. Both sides. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely this game didn't reflect the quality of the match. It was Kurri's right up until the 75th minute. They were attacking right on the line, weren't they? And you thought for a moment that they were the ones that were going to hold on and crack. But all of a sudden, you can't underestimate the youthfulness of the Lakes United side. And they went 70 metres, and then all of a sudden they were finding themselves with the 4-pointer, and then that then led them to a try, and then a couple of minutes later they were down there again sniffing out another try. There's David Dryden in the middle of the field right now. Let's go down to David Dryden. He's with Jamie Gilmire.
Righto, so we've got our 2285 barbershop man of the match here, Jacob Gates. Well done, congratulations, mate. How was that close game? Got there in the end. How did it feel out there?
Yeah, it was a bit sloppy at the start. There was a bit of errors from both sides, dropped balls and fell away a bit. Didn't get to our sets, but then we all...
Yeah, nice. And, mate, the speed, plenty of it. Just didn't have to do too much to get outside your man and put a few tries away. Mate, for the future after here, you're looking to maybe head down with Dane down to South Sydney or try to get in that system again, or are you happy to stay here in Newey?
No, I'm just loving it here in Newey, just loving playing footy at the moment. Whatever happens, happens. But I was keen to just play my footy here with Lakes and play good footy, and then whatever happens, happens. But for now, I'm just here, yeah.
Nice, and mate, we'll get the rego form for the knockout for October. Yeah, we'll get you. Jimmy's coming along too, so come in, Jimmy. And another thing too, boys. No, stay here. So the countryside as well. You're pretty pumped, Jimmy. Do you want to give us your thoughts on making that?
Oh, massive achievement for myself. It's awesome. It's good to get in with Dane. Dane's bad. Mates are calling Dane. It's good to get in with Gags and it's been awesome. Yeah.
Nice. So you're both killing it form-wise. You seem to be playing really well together. Does that come easy, or you just get to training and work hard on that, or?
It just come throughout the pre-season. We started to build a combination. We played a bit of footy last year together, and this year just really off the pre-season, just build a good combination, and then it's just game by game, it's just getting better and better. So
yeah. So speaking of the All-Stars game, you were the young ones in the squad. Did you learn to like a lot of it? Like who did you learn from?
Well, obviously more experienced boys, like Stevie Gordon, Chalet, all them boys that have been around the game for a while, and it's just good to learn off them older boys. So
And how's Razor? Does Razor get to your games much?
Yeah, he's around here, floating around somewhere, but no, he gets what he can.
Righto, boys. I'll let you go to your what's his name? Well done. We'll try to go get a couple of curry boys, and we'll go get our fan favourite Arndo. Let's see if we can go get him.
Well, there's Dave Dryden. He's on a mission.
Like what he does it.
Trying to track down a few more Bulldog players for an interview. There's Terrence See you. There he is right now. Let's go back down to David Dryden.
Very humble moment for me right
Straight off the plane from Bali.
Well, Terrence, mate, unlucky game there. They got away with it right at the end, the last couple of minutes. Did you feel like you were all the way in there to the end, or and how did it feel coming straight off the plane from your 4-week holiday in Bali?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. Every side in this competition, you don't feel like you sort of have the edge. You work in patches, and they worked for longer than us when they had the momentum. So it was just a bit tough at times, and look, as a team, we'll be better and stronger and just keep progressing. But look, I'm very humbled to be interviewed by at the moment. Like, it's very very special for me. It means a lot.
No worries, mate. It's a pleasure. And so, like, obviously, you're back at 9 now. Do you like it better at 9, or you seem to be a lot more? Calmer there, and you can run the show a little bit more and get the forwards running onto the ball a bit better. You like it there, or you'd rather be at 7?
Yeah, I'd rather be on an edge, just hanging out with the touchy and just cruising along, because the blokes are getting a lot bigger and stronger and faster, and they're always tugging me out. But look, it's a challenge every week with teams, and you get a bit older and they sort of get used to your game, so you've got to try and keep progressing and yeah, just see how it goes.
Mate, you haven't been on an edge or fast enough to be on the edge since you were 17, 18. But mate, a few breaks up the middle, mate. I think you've still got plenty of pace. Are you going to stick around? You got a few more years in you, or the missus is putting pressure on you to retire now?
Oh no, the body's feeling good. Yeah, hopefully I've got about another 5 years. So if anyone's looking, if you're looking to find someone, a half at defence on the edge, I'm interested. But no, yeah, look, serious note. Yeah, I'll just keep playing to the body cause it enough, and see how we go.
Righto, mate. Thanks for your time. I'll let you go down here with the boys. We'll try to get one of the young Walsh boys or Durham. What do you reckon the chances of that? Or yeah, where's Tyrone? Righto, hang on. We'll try to go. Righto. Righto. So that's about it for Bar TV at Kurri, as we're starting to get a lot of people coming on here with their beanies, try to break the record. So on that note, we'll catch us later. Thanks for having us.
Well, great job, Dave Dryden. Ended up getting everybody that he was intended to spy on. So at the moment, as we leave you temporarily from the Kurri Sports Ground before we come back for the 19s match, this is the world record that the Kurri Bulldogs are aiming for. A photograph in the one spot of the most people on a football ground wearing a beanie. This photo edged in the Guinness Book of Records down the track. So a great job by Dave Dryden. Stay with us. Our coverage will be continuing once this photograph is taken of everybody, as you can see down on this sideline, in the middle of the field now too, with their beanies on their heads. But first grade is done and dusted. The Kurri Bulldogs going down today to Lakes United. But stand by, we'll be live streaming the under-19s match here in the Newcastle Rugby League coming up in about 15 minutes' time, right here on Bar TV Sports.
Mascot is the app your sporting team needs. Mascot makes it easy to communicate with players and supporters, track results and fixtures, manage payments, and best of all, Mascot will increase your sponsorship revenue. sign up is easy. Visit mascot.com and download the app on the iOS and Google Play stores today.